Hello students, my name is Saurabh Pant. You very well know by this time if you are clicking this link. And as you know already, because you have already seen the name in the video link, that I'm going to discuss the planning for the next 70 days. The objective is that I will be releasing two set of videos. One is this, one is the other one. In this video, I'll be talking about the holistic approach of how to prepare for the next NEET examination. Objective is that everyone seeing this video, if you can execute the plan, even if your average marks right now are total 100 also, or if your average marks are 500 also, either way you'll be able to cross 600 very easily. If you are in 500, very close to 670, 680, 690, even 700 also you can touch. But execution is very important here. Because the same coach makes plan for, let's say, player X and Y. We can take, let's say, Virat Kohli and Manish Pandey both. I know there are many fans of Manish Pandey also, but Virat Kohli is executing the same plan more properly as compared to Manish Pandey. So the thing is, planning is same, but who executes better will be the winner here. So you have to be the Virat Kohli, you have to be the Mahendra Singh Dhoni, you have to be the Rohit Sharma of the team, and here the planning will be same, but execution will create the difference in your rank. So 600 plus, I can guarantee you if you follow it now, you can come later on also, sir, I followed your schedule, I did not get 600 marks, it's not possible. तो भैया देखो यार 100% 600 plus we are going to cross if we follow the basic guidelines. Now understand the idea. To explain this, I'll take one very simple example. Let's ask one question. Let's say you have a machine at your home which can print money. So money machine you have, MM. So this money machine can print a lot of money. Now imagine if I say such a money is there in your house. How will you maintain the money? How will you maintain the machine? Like, for example, there is a requirement of 10 ml of oil for every 6 hours. So will you carelessly put 20 ml also someday? Or will you forget putting the oil also someday? Because in case such a machine is there in your house, you will realize, nahi sir, it's a money printing machine. It's something that we are rarely going to get in our life again. And if it got spoiled, you cannot buy another one. That's the only money making machine for you in the entire world. And after this, you're not going to get any further thing. So if this gets spoiled any day, there is no mechanic to repair it. There is nothing you can do about it. Once it is spoiled, it is spoiled. So will you be able to follow each and every guideline given to keep this machine functioning? So yes sir, obviously. Problem is that this machine is your body, yaar. This body is going to make you earn a lot of money that you want, a lot of fame that you want, a lot of respect that you want, everything that you need in life, this machine is going to give you. But the problem is that students do not treat this machine in the way it should be treated. What does it mean? Dekho bhaiya, before starting the master techniques that we have to use and implement, bhaiya, understand we have to firstly develop good learning habits. So what is good learning habit? Very quickly, 30 seconds each I will tell. So bhaiya, first thing, whenever you are solving any material, no calculator should be used for the coming 70 days. 70, 75, how many days you are going to get. No calculator at all. Even toughest of calculation, try to solve by yourself, try to get approximate answer and that's it. Second, no copying the solution. What many people do. When I say, beta, do the solved example, some people are so stupid, they see the solution and then they come with the doubts of solution I did not understand. Arey bhai, that solution is the solution given in the NCERT for the board aspirants. You are applying for the NEET examination. Have some sense. You are above the level for the board examination at that point of time. So you will not be using that lengthy solution. You have been told some shortcut to solve the same question. That is why you have paid so much of money also in the coaching institutes to tell you some trick for getting the same answer better. You are going to solve 180 questions in the NEET examination within the span of 3 hours. You get the idea, yaar? 3 hours means 180 minutes. One question per minute. If you are seeing the solution, which is one page solution in the NCERT, you will be solving one question in 10 minutes only. Yeah? So it's very stupid. Never copy, never check solutions until you have exhausted all the resources. Until it's like, sir, I have tried my level best. I have attempted 2-3 times. I'm not able to get at all. Then you can take the hint from the solution. Again, take the hint from the solution. Don't start mugging up the solution. Learning is very important here. Next, this is a very important point here. Dekho bhai, understand, many of you, they are very good actors. So much good actors they are that they fool themselves also. What they think that they are fooling their parents, hai na? And they have no idea because they are fooling themselves also. And the biggest idea of the drama baji is late night study. Many people I see, they are online up to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, sending the doubts are at 2 o'clock. So what should be done in this question? अरे भाई एक चीज बताओ यार, simple. I don't understand the basic common sense. How can the future doctors be there without a basic common sense? Such people get discarded immediately in the NEET examination because such people do not qualify for the NEET exam at all. But the problem is, this is your body which is fresh in the morning. It was awake, it was working from the last 17 hours, and you have taken, let's say, 1 hour, 2 hour break in the middle also. But think about it, it was working from last 17 hours. So at night 1 o'clock, night 2 o'clock, your brain is very tired. How can you do something as heavy as academics at night? Until you are doing the drama baji, showing it to yourself, ki dekho yaar, how hard I am working. Every day I am working so much hard. I will be getting the rank, and then feeling pity also, talking to yourself as well, talking to the God. And parents also are thinking, hey, mera beta is studying so much, my beti is studying so much. Sab bakwas. Zero you are studying. Max to max by 12 o'clock, your brain stops. After that, every 1 hour is as good as 15-20 minutes in the morning. Yes, you are reading. I'm not saying no, you are not reading. You are reading, but bhaiya, as soon as there is 1 o'clock in the clock, nahi sir, but I feel very fresh. Bhaiya, that's an illusion of feeling fresh. ठीक है भाई साहब, you tell me this thing, you are completely free, 24 hours you are free, है ना? Your job is to study 24 hours. What is stopping you? What exact force is stopping you to study in the morning? What is so desperate that you have to change the whole body clock of yours? And if you are waking up late at night, na, guarantee I can tell you, you will feel sleepy in the afternoon. And bhai sahab, NEET exam happens at afternoon. Then what? Should we call the NEET examination and say, ki okay bhaiya, these people are studying from 12 to 3 in the night to show off the parents also. So let's conduct the NEET examination from 12 to 3 in the night only. Will that happen? Nahi na. So whom are you fooling at this point of time? To understand, no, late night owl you have to become. Owl you understand na? So if you become like owl, you will remain like owl only. Ullu. Owl. So understand, late night owl studies are the worst. Simple thing, yaar. Just 2 more months are there. After that, you will reach the college. I will tell you the truth. As soon as you reach the college, you are not going to sleep before 3 and 4 in the morning. Ask any of your seniors. No one sleep in the college so early. For 1, 2 days, 3 days at least. Occasionally, whenever you feel like you can have a whole night out. But yaar, all those funds will come, all those fun will come after 2 months, na yaar. Right now, when you have to study, you have to change your attitude towards learning. You have to wake up in the morning. You have to wake and you have to take the stand ki nahi, I will wake up in the morning myself. First thing. Sir, morning what time? 6 o'clock. Latest time you can wake up, 6 o'clock. After that, bhaiya, very bad. 5 o'clock, badhiya. 4 o'clock, hypothetical situation, you will not wake up, you know very well. 5:30 you can start waking up. That's how you people are, truly. You will start waking up at around 5:10, 5:15. By 5:30, 5:45 you will be able to wake up. After that, bhaiya, as soon as you wake up, take a bath. Why? Bhaiya, this machine is there na. If you want to take the best output from this machine, you want or not, you want the maximum output from this machine or not, you want to reach to the highest level you possibly can or not, answer is yes. So work upon your machine, na yaar. Work upon the machine. Just expecting ki one day I will become very famous, one day I will become very successful. Arey bhaiya, kahan ka successful? You are not able to wake up in time. How you will become successful yaar? So understand this idea. As soon as you wake up, take a bath. Sir, as soon as I wake up, wake up, go in the sleep only, go there, go in the washroom, take a bath. Brush also, obviously, common sense. After that, keep a track on your food pattern. What happens while reading? Many of the people do very big stupidity. Yeah, the same, this machine is there. If you fill garbage in the machine, garbage will come out. There is a concept you might have read, garbage in, garbage out. So, bhaiya, as the garbage will go inside the body also, garbage will come out from the body as well. So, your output will also be very bad here. It's as simple as that. If you have a car with a, like for example, Mercedes, luxury cars you have, in luxury cars, we do not put this kind of normal petrol or diesel. In luxury car, we have high level petrol also, high end petrol also that we have to put, or high end fuel that we have to put. Why? Because when the luxury car is there, you need the luxury petrol also, or you need the luxury fuel also for better efficiency, for more power. And bhaiya, this is the most luxurious car you can ever get. This body is the best machine you can ever get. So bhaiya, give the best food. So food pattern should not be disturbed. That means if you have a food pattern of eating at 8 o'clock in the morning, the breakfast should be taken at 8 o'clock. Healthy diet, chips, kurkure, कीचड़, garbage, sewage, कुछ नहीं. Just healthy food. Fruits you can take. Green vegetables you should take, because the better the fuel will go, more efficiency will come out. Now many of you will think, sir, kya bakwas, sir, what is this going on? We were opening this video thinking that you will tell some technique. I will tell the technique, but how you will execute? Kya Virat Kohli had this big fat stomach, he'll be able to run these many singles? Nahi na. The first thing Virat Kohli worked upon was his own physique. Understand, if your body is not able to work properly, you will not be able to follow these techniques. So what is the use of preaching the techniques to you? To make your body ready in the next 6 days here. How many days will it take, sir, for making a habit? Maximum 3 to 4 days it will take. Habits will be made. You have to force yourself. If you want to become successful, force yourself to do the things that people have to do to become successful. Success will not come by sleeping on the bed up to 10 o'clock in the morning. Next, देखो भैया, before starting any study or any study session, sit quietly for 5 minutes. Close your eyes, sit quietly. If you think, if you are a little bit of, let's say, atheist, you can sit quietly. If you pray some Lord, you can think about the God there, no problem. Or you can just simply do meditation, yoga, but 5 minutes, complete silence. No disturbance, no use of tongue, no use of vocal cord. Complete silence, eyes closed, everything. After that only, before every study session. Sir, how long should be the study session? 1.5 to 2 hours. 1.5 to 2 hours, one study session I'm calling. So, bhaiya, before every study session, 5 minutes silence should be there. And as soon as your answers stop coming, what happens? Sometimes what happens, when you do one question, answer does not come. You go to the next one, answer again does not come. Go to the third one. After 3-4 questions, now when the answers are not coming, your mind becomes tired and you stop losing the concentration, stop losing the interest in that topic. At that time also, take a 5-minute silence. And when I say 5 minutes, I mean complete 5 minutes. It will appear like the whole lifetime. 5 minutes in silence will appear like a whole lifetime. But complete 5 minutes in silence you should take. Next, improve your seating time to 2 hours by June 1. देखो, maximum of you will have a seating time like single seating, without standing up, without talking to anyone. At a stretch, many of you will be able to read up to 20-25 minutes or 30 minutes only. But the NEET exam is of 3 hours. So slowly improve your time of seating. Sir, how to do that? Just by practice. Your body is a machine. The better it will practice, the better it will perform. So your target is by June 1, your seating time, effective seating time should be 2 hours. So at a stretch for 2 hours without breaking the concentration, you should be able to manage. And how is that possible? Force yourself to not stand up until it is extremely necessary for you to stand up. Again, no eating in between. When you are reading for 2 hours, it does not mean that you will eat some chips in the middle, some food in the middle. Nah. In the NEET exam, you will not have some food or Coca-Cola in the middle. Yeah, it's not a party. So understand, same way you have to prepare your body also. Otherwise, all the knowledge that you are earning, you will not be able to deliver in the exam. So your body need practice. It is also whole full of muscle, and muscles need practice. But here next thing, sir, how can I increase the seating time? For example, if you want to sit for 45 minutes, let's say 30 minutes today, after 30 minutes, your mind lost the concentration. Sit there for 1 hour. Just sit. Sir, I will not be able to study. Don't read. Just sit. Because I said the coming 5 to 6 days are for increasing your learning habits, improving your learning habits. So no problem if you not learn for half an hour. Just sit there, and once your brain will be tired, na ki yaar, yaar, this nalaik is not going to stand up, so I will have to study something, it will start reading automatically and your seating time will improve. So use your adamant nature for yourself. In teenage, the worst and the best thing is same. Kya? Attitude. In the teenage, when I was a teenager, I remember if anyone said anything to me, I would take it on my ego. And your ego is your biggest enemy if it controls you, and it is your best friend if you control it. So control your ego. Use your ego in the right place. Ki achha, the world is making me stand before half an hour. Nahi, I will sit for 2 hours. Have that ego inside you. Take it on your ego. Ki arey, kaise baat kar rahe ho yaar? 100% I can sit for 2 hours. That kind of ego will come from inside na. I can guarantee you, you also know it. How big your ego will be at this point of time. Thanks to your hormones. But your ego will be at the peak at this point of time. Use it to your advantage. Sit there for 2 hours. Don't read, no problem. But sit there for 2 hours with the open notebook. And understand, भैया TV, mobile, laptop, least exposure. Some people have this illusion कि in that YouTube I will see 7 videos, I will become expert in the subject. भाई साहब, if becoming expert in the subject was possible by seeing TV and YouTube na, then bhaiya everyone would have become the doctor. Everyone, because everyone can see the TV and YouTube. That's the easiest thing to do. So stick to your pen and paper mode. Why? Because your brain will get lost within first 20-25 minutes as soon as you see the TV or any electronic item, because of the radiations also, because of too much concentration, eyes also become tired. So your brain will stop functioning to its maximum efficiency level. Whereas if you have pen and paper mode, your brain will be working faster. So understand, ignore these things as much as possible. Next, decide your waking up and sleeping time. What does it mean? Dekho, many people do a lot of drama again. After seeing this video na, people to show their parents what they do, they take one paper, 6 o'clock waking up, 6:30 physics, 8-9 o'clock chemistry. Kuch nahi bhai, sab bakwas. Who need timetable? The timetable is for that person who have 3-4 jobs. 3 or 4 work are there and is assigning time for each and everything. For example, if I am going to the office, I will have a timetable. Ki chalo theek hai, from morning this to afternoon this time is my office time. ठीक है भाई. After that I will come home, have lunch. After that I will sleep for let's say 2 hours. After that I will let's say sing for some time. I will play guitar for some time. I will again give the academic time because I have things to do. What do you have to do? What do you have to do? Studies only na. For studies what you need the timetable for? Eat, sleep, excrete, read. Khatam. That's all you have the work of. So I don't think ki bhaiya eating, sleeping, only thing you have to decide is the sleeping time, because eating time depends upon the hunger. Excreting time depends upon how much you eat. So eat in a controlled way. Food pattern should be very good. Hygienic diet, good diet. After that, understand only you have to decide your waking up and the sleeping time. That's it. So remaining time what? Remaining time read whatever you want to read. Just read. Don't waste your time in making timetable, planning, falana, dimkana. That's not your job. If you are making it, make once and follow it till the last. And you know very well the timetable you are making from class nursery. How many timetables you are able to follow by this time? And in your life of 16, 17, 18 years, if you are not able to follow any timetable by this time, what magic will happen in the last 2 months that suddenly you will start following the timetable? Nahi na. Be practical. Timetable making very good. It's full of drama and people will think you're very serious towards your academics. Real thing is that the people who are learning, they are just learning 24/7. They don't need any timetable for learning. Next, if these things are done, now you can apply the master techniques. Understand, these techniques will enhance your result tremendously, but you have to follow this completely religiously. But before starting this technique, let me tell you, if you are going to take opinion from 10 people, it's better you close the video and don't take any opinion from me. Khatam. Why? Dekho bhai, if you are seeing this video, follow this. If you are seeing some other video, follow that. Why? If you take 2 opinion, you will follow none. 0 you will follow and the result will also be 0. The problem is that every method is correct, every method is wrong. There are pros and cons of all methods. I am telling you the most tested method, which I feel is correct, and if you follow it completely, you'll be able to get the success. Dhoni's technique is as good as Virat Kohli technique and both are equally successful as well. But the thing is, the people who like Dhoni will say, nahi, Virat Kohli is not good. The people who like Virat Kohli, they say Dhoni is not good. So yeah, techniques can be different. Result comes from both of them. So understand, follow just one mentor at a time. For such kind of examinations, always follow one mentor. Always follow one subject teacher per subject. Understand that idea. Then only listen to this thing carefully. Number 1, there are 3 things you will be focusing upon, and if these 3 things are executed at point, guarantee rank 1 can also come. Guaranteed, I am telling you. First thing, speed. Listen carefully, very minute changes I will do. There is a saying, ki bhaiya, successful people do not do different things. They do the same things differently. I will tell you exactly the same things, little bit twist we will do in each method. Number 1, speed. देखो भैया 2 चैप्टर पर 2 days साइमल्टेनियसली. तो देखो यार, यूजुअली एट दिस पॉइंट एवरीवन विल आस्क यू कि पर सब्जेक्ट 1 चैप्टर यू हैव टू कंप्लीट ईच डे, बिकॉज दिस इज द हाई टाइम नाउ, एवरीवन इज सीरियस टुवर्ड्स देयर स्टडीज एट दिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम. बट नहीं, नो, डोंट डू 1 चैप्टर पर डे, डू 2 चैप्टर 2 days. सर सेम ही ओनली ना. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई विल गिव यू एन एग्जाम्पल टू एक्सप्लेन. तो लेट अस से यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर 2 chapters. Let's say chemistry in everyday life. ठीक है, 1, and second chapter is thermodynamics. So you take this 2 chapter for 1 and 2 days. So what you will do, let's say total chemistry time is 3 hour per day. You are giving or 3 hour or 4 hour, whatever. In the first 3 hour, read 1.5 hour for chemistry everyday life, or maybe 2 hours chemistry everyday life, 1 hour thermodynamics. Next day in the same way, you can give 1 hour or 2 hour to thermodynamics and half an hour to chemistry everyday life. Why, sir? Why so? Understand the concept very clearly, because at your age, if I can convince you logically, you will follow it. So, देखो, logic is very simple. Listen, it will be a little longer part. This part will be a little longer, but you will understand and you will be able to use better your mind. So, understand what happens sometimes. When you learn something, then you start practicing it. So, let's say you practice the first question of first law of thermodynamics. You found some difficulty. Okay. Then you saw the answer key, little bit idea you got, you saw the notes, you got some idea. Second question you did, you found a little easier. Third question became even further easier. After 4, 5, 6, 7 questions, you start feeling ki haan, chalo, theek hai, now my first law is clear. This kind of feeling comes a lot in especially the numerical topics like physics and physical chemistry part, where first 2, 3 questions become tough and after that it becomes comparatively easy, that topic. Why? Because after 1, 2, 3 questions, your brain mugged up the method of doing the question. Acha. Now what happens in the exam? In the exam, same type of question comes from the same material that you have tried, but brain does not work. Why? Because when you did the practice, you did 10 questions of the same type back to back. So it felt like 10 questions you have done, but in reality you have done same type of one question only 10 times. So it appeared easy for the last 5, 6 times. Whereas in the exam, one question done, after that the next question is not from the same topic, it is from some other topic. And suddenly your brain has to run to that topic. Your brain has to search, where is that chapter stored? And from there it has to take the memory out of that chapter and then the answer will come. This much brain has worked. Third question in the exam will be from some third topic and again your brain has to search. So this problem is there when you are practicing one chapter per day. Your practice of the brain of searching the information is very elementary practice. One chapter in a day you are searching per subject. But if at least 2 chapter per day or 3 chapter per 3 day, 2 chapter per 2 day or 3 chapter per 3 day, average will be 1 chapter per day only, but you have to simultaneously read 2 to 3 chapters. So what will happen because of that? Because of that, what will happen? Your brain will be continuously shuffling between 2 or 3 chapters. So that training your brain will slowly get. Sir, should I do 10 chapters in 10 days? No. 2 or 3. Why, sir? I'll tell you. Wait. So 2 chapters per 2 days. Best. 3 chapters per 3 days maximum. So simultaneously, for example, if you have 3 hours, choose 3 chapters and bhaiya for 3 days, 1 hour, read all 3 of them. Along with the practice also. Practice in which way? Shuffle practice. So what is shuffle practice? Everyone practice. Shuffle practice means you take environmental chemistry question bank. So which question bank? Exemplar, solved example of NCERT and previous year. Out of these 3, anything you can pick up. Again, you have to do 200 questions per day. 200 questions per day. Total you have to do in all the subjects combined. Why? Because you are going to solve 180 questions in the NEET examination. I am saying 200 means including biology, organic, inorganic, all of them. So practice these many questions at this point of time. Now going ahead, what happens here when you have let's say exemplar opened for chemistry everyday life, then in the thermodynamics you have the previous year question bank there. Sir, which question bank to be opened for what? I will tell you in the next video. Which chapter, which question bank, exact which topic, which type of numerical you have to try, everything I will tell in detail in the next video. Right now understand, let's say for chemistry everyday life, exemplar was there. So what you will do 5 questions. Look, what will happen once you start doing 4-5 questions, you will feel very happy कि sir answers are coming and then you will start completing it. Nahi, don't do that now. You have already done that once. That practice, that phase 1 of the preparation is done. Now you have to train your brain to perform better in the exam. Understand, best marks you have to bring. You have to become AIR 1. AIR 1 you will not become by simple practice that you have done already by this time. So understand, 5 questions you do from here, then 5 questions you do from here. 5 questions you will do from here, then 5 questions you will do from here. Shuffle this practice. Simultaneously do 2 materials you have to solve. So what will happen? You will feel little bit uncomfortable. Ki sir, after this when I will come to this and again come to this, sir, this continuity will break. Exactly, we have to break this continuity. We have to come out of comfort zone. Why? Because in the NEET exam, no 2 questions back to back are going to be from the same chapter. Train your brain in the way it is going to come in the exam. To understand, speed frequency, 2 chapter per 2 day. Simultaneously 2 chapters should be going along with the practice. When you have 2 hours to study bhaiya, to bhaiya 1 hour will be for reading the notes, 1 hour let us say is for practice. In this 1 hour also you have to do simultaneous, not like half an hour chemistry, everyday life, half an hour thermodynamics. Nahi. For practice, simultaneously practice both of them. For reading, read chemistry, everyday life, let's say 1 hour. Read thermodynamics, let's say 1 hour, and then try the question. Understood this idea? Next, revision pattern. Very good techniques these are. If you execute them properly, I'm telling you, you will also understand ki this thing we were missing, this thing is very logical, that feeling will come here. So understand revision pattern. So bhaiya, the thing is, speed does not matter when we are talking about the revision pattern. Already you have read the same chapters 2 to 3 times, if not at least 1 time properly. So dekho bhaiya, keep 3 hours free every day. Let us say you have a schedule of, let's say 13 hours you are going to read in a day, let us say. Preferably some good toppers, they read up to 15 hours a day also, but let's say 13 hours are there. So out of 13 hours, 3 hours, keep them separate. When? Preferably at the end of the day. End of the day. This I have told my students also. Some days back in the classroom, you will be able to remember this thing. 3 hours at the end of the day, empty. Let's say 8 to 11. Let's say 7 to 10, whatever the sleeping time you decide, because you have to wake up at 5 o'clock, na? So let's say you are going to sleep at 10 or 11. So how much hours sleep? 7 to 8 hours you must take. You need, you are this machine, yaar. Give it proper rest, then only the efficiency will increase. Okay, bhai? You don't have to do quantity of work. You have to improve your quality. So get proper sleep also. So let's say 10 or 11 you sleep. So bhaiya, let's say 7 to 10 p.m. you are going to leave completely. 1 hour for each subject. Then what to do? 1 hour, physics, chemistry and bio, whatever you read on that day, whatever you read, for complete 1 hour, read that again. What will happen? Sir, I read chemistry, everyday life, I read thermodynamics, I read the theory again. Sir, in half an hour it got over. Then what to do? Again read. 1 hour complete you have to give. Sir, it is taking 2 hours for the revision. No problem. Then also read for 1 hour only, leave the remaining thing. But give 1 hour every day for the revision of that day topic. If you are able to complete in less than 1 hour, do 2 times, 3 times. If it is taking more than 1 hour, leave it there only. And some other day. And then on the test day, keep on following the test schedule here. Keep on following the test schedule. And understand this thing, ki bhaiya, some people have this doubt, ki which kind of schedule should I follow? So bhaiya, listing of topic you have to do. And the listing of topic, either your institute will give, follow that as per the test schedule, whatever it is given to you. If your institute is not giving any list of topic, then bhaiya, make your own. Sir, how to make my own? I will tell you in the next video. But mostly institute will give you a test schedule. Based on the test schedule, you will follow the same list. And keep on ticking the topic as the topics get over. This will boost your confidence also. Keep on ticking the topic as the topics get over. Understand? On the test day, everyone has to attend each and every test possible for more and more practice. Keep this thing in mind. So which practice? Subject practice? Not the subject practice. Practice for sitting for 3 hours and attempting the question with full concentration. That practice. So understand, test day, you have to revise for 3 hours. After the test, revise all the topics which came from the test. Revise again, 3 hours. Sir, the topics did not get over. No problem. So the topic got over in 2 hours. Still read them again for 3 hours. So understand, time will decide your reading. Reading should not decide the time. Time is the limiting reagent, always. So yeah, he will decide the product. So on the test day, revision. Keep Sunday empty. Keep your Sundays empty. Sometimes Sundays will be the test day also. But keep your Sundays empty and bhaiya, keep on revising on Sundays. What to revise? Cumulative. Let's say from Monday onwards, for 7 days you read something. On the Sunday, read for these 7 days, whatever you have read. Whole Sunday is a revision? Ha. Sir, but I have already revised several times. Can I go ahead? No. If you want to become a topper, start learning going back rather than going forward. Don't do more topics, but do the same topics again and again and again. By the end of, let's say, the session, out of 33 chapters, if only 25 chapters get completed by this method, still you will get better marks than completing 33 chapters fast. So complete less, but be thorough with the chapter. So understand, Sunday, only and only revision, dedicated revision on Sundays, nothing else. Test is there, give the test. After that, sir, I feel like I should read the next topic. My previous topics are weak, strong already, new topics are weak. Don't use your brain now. already you have used, you have prepared, and if you are seeing this video, you are still afraid for your selection. So understand, follow what is being told. I'm giving you this guarantee. Follow each and every Sunday, whole Sunday revision. Sir, I'm getting bored with the revision. Get bored. Take it on your ego and keep on revising. Keep on revising. And the day you'll be able to close your notebook and NCERT and say the whole chapter back to back. That day you are prepared for the NEET examination. And I'm telling you that will never happen. So keep on revising every Sunday. Just revision. Only revision. Which revision? The topics which you have done by that time. On the next Sunday, third Sunday, revise this week, previous week and the previous week, all the topics. So this cumulative revision should happen. Okay, bhai sahab? As soon as the Sunday is over, some topic left, no problem. So understand, time decides ki how much you are going to read. Chill. Concepts and formulae should be revised. The major thing that you have to revise is concept and formulae. Sir, what is concept and what is formulae? Formulae you know very well, formulas. That should be revised for each chapter in that time. One question you can try if you want. But preferably just revise the theory part. Concept, those small lines, those small notes, star points in the notebook given separately, bold lines, which exist, which does not exist, this kind of questions, those are concepts. Those you have to keep in mind in the revision time on Sundays. So, bhaiya, Sunday, full revision. Bus. Now, bhaiya, time practice. Today itself, as soon as you see this video, download NEET 2015, 16, 17, 18 and 19 paper. 2016 phase 2 paper is not important. There are some questions which are way beyond the syllabus of NEET. So accept that 2015, 16, 17, 18 and 19, these papers you download without solution. Sir, subject wise, nahi, whole paper. From question 1 to the last, whole paper. Download today itself. And now what? Keep them with you. From the first week of June, you have to practice them in a gap of 3 or 4 days. So understand this, because if you practice the NEET papers exactly in that pattern, you will realize that there are so many subtle things that you know. You will realize this while doing the paper, only the use of this thing. And you will realize this, that many things you already know, but that execution is still not coming. So when you do the paper of NEET examination, even if all the previous year question banks you have solved chapter wise, then also remember all the question banks you would have solved by the time of June. And mark my words, guarantee I can give you कि भैया when you will do the paper na, you will still feel difficulty. Same questions you have done, but when you have done those questions chapter wise versus when they come in the paper jumbled, huge difference comes. Why? Because mind needs training for shuffling between the topics. So understand the masterpiece, very quick. I will tell you, speed. Don't do one chapter in a day. Nahi. Simultaneously 2 to 3 chapter, maximum 3, minimum 2 chapters should be going on, and average should be 1 chapter per day. Average should be 1 chapter per day. When you practice, when you read, dedicated reading, 1 hour complete reading, 1 chapter, 1 hour complete reading, other chapter, or 2 hour, depending upon the time you give. When you practice, 2 question bank of different chapters should be simultaneously with you, or maybe maximum 3 question bank, and keep on doing 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. This shuffle practice is very necessary. Which question banks? Exemplar, solid example of NCERT and previous year question banks. Revision pattern. Keep 3 hours free. Yeah, multiple 1000 revisions you have to do here. So keep 3 hours free per day. 1 for physics, 1 for chemistry, 1 for bio. Read whatever you have read on that day again, preferably before going to bed. So why before going to bed? Why not in the morning? Understand, mind. If you understand, you will be able to get the idea better. If you read anything before you sleep, understand the idea, guarantee. And this I can challenge you, search somewhere. Neurological scientists have done the excellent research over this point. When you read something before going to bed, chances are more that your brain will see the dreams about it, which you may or may not remember, but your brain is seeing the dream means whatever you read in the last 2-3 hours, your brain will automatically revise it for you. So you read for 3 hours consciously and for 8 hours subconsciously. That is why the sleep is also necessary. I'll tell you this in some new set of video, how your brain functions. Very helpful video, it will be there. Then on Sundays, complete dedicated revision. Don't go forward. Completely revise previous all the topics on Sunday. Dedicated. Sir, if I'm not able to revise in one day, then what? Leave it. No problem. No problem. Let the time decide how much you are able to read. Then time practice. For this time practice, this will start from June first week. For that, right now you have to just download the NEET 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19 papers, and bhaiya solution should not be there, answer key should not be there, and then you have to practice it on June first week onwards within a gap of 3 to 4 days in a time bound manner, just like you are writing the NEET examination. Sir, same previous year question bank we have practiced previously also. Yes, that is why I am asking you this. Sir, some new sample papers, that is up to you, but this is compulsory. Why? I want to make you understand that even if you have done all the questions before, then also when they will come jumbled, your brain will get confused. For that, this practice is very necessary on June 1st. So bhaiya, this is the basic planning for NEET 2020, this coming 70 days, and exactly what to read in this time. This is the planning, this is the technique we are going to use. If the technique is good na bhaiya, same shot can give you a sixer. And if the technique is bad, same shot can become a defensive shot. So technique matters a lot. And after that, I will tell you in the next video which exact topics you have to do to get the maximum optimum marks as per your best caliber. So bhaiya, follow this, and before following this thing, work upon this machine. This machine needs proper fuel, sleep. Some people say, sir, if I sleep for 4 hours, will I be able to study more properly? Nahi yaar. Your machine will get completely weared off in 2 months. You will not be able to perform better. So understand, let your brain get proper sleep, proper food, bathing. Proper bathing should also be there. Bathing, whatever you want to call it. Proper cleanliness should be there, hygiene should be there, and good thoughts will come when you are silent for 5 minutes before starting any study session of minimum 2 hours. So why 2 hours? Because NEET is for 3 hours. If you have to sit for 3 hours one day for the most important exam of your life, then you should get a practice of sitting for 2 hours at least at a stretch. Okay, bhai? Reading, not reading, force yourself. Use your ego to your advantage. That's all from my side in this video. Please follow it. Please follow it. Don't change it. Don't twist it. Any confusion, ask in the comment box. But don't twist and change it. That's all. Thank you so much. Let's meet in the next set of video where I will tell you about the important topics for chemistry. Thank you.